Hey, big shout out to Pat S. right off the bat. Brother, I hope you get to feeling better. I'm kind of in the same boat you are, bro. Oh, that's why there was no yelling, no screaming at the top of my lungs, Odin and light the fires and all that fun stuff.
Hope you're doing better, buddy.
And we hope you are doing better, my friend. Sorry we missed you this morning. I would have loved to talk to you this morning on the anniversary stream. Big thank you to Clobby and everybody that showed up. Thank you guys so much.
Sorry I had to leave out early, man. How long did you guys go?
No, we went 2 hours total, which is double the time we usually do. So, but no, bro, seriously, it made me feel a lot better. I had a lot of shit I had to deal with today. So I'm getting to do that this morning and then getting to do this after having to deal with all the other crap today. I really wanted to do this, so thank you guys so much. Seriously, it's just it's helped me power through this shitty day, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
But guys, we've got some stuff to talk about. I know that we were we were mentioning this backstage. I'm going to show you. Oh, look, there's Classic. What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
Hello. Hi. Sorry, I lost track of time.
It's cool. I didn't know if you were going to be able to make it. It's always great to have you here, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Happy New Year, man.
See you. Hey, Penny and Sherry, some ladies are here.
Penny and Sherry, and let's not forget about Luis. Luis is here.
Absolutely.
Luis Sparrow and the lovely Sherry. It's good to see you guys.
Lovely.
She says, hello, Clobby. Heart.
Yeah.
I love you. I love Sherry. And I love Penny. And I love all of and Louise and they're wonderful ladies. You guys are okay too. Don't get me wrong. You're all right. I mean, but we like the ladies.
Pat S says 24 back in 2024. Sweet.
There you go.
But just for you, 24. I wanted to show this off real quick. We got the Batman number
facsimile time.
Batman
man. Yeah, I've been looking for that, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's cool because they're beautiful because they got.
I definitely I got that one. That's
yeah.
I gotta fix it where it's not. It's not.
It reproduces, as you know. Well, for those who don't know, these things have been out past couple of years. The facsimile books, they take special issues of certain classic comics, and you get a reproduction of not just a reprint like you see in a lot of things. You get the whole ads and all of it the way it was originally presented. And it's pretty cool to have. Just that, it's not really like a super expensive back issue. Something you could flip through and some nice paper. So they're really cool. And then they outsell the crap out of new garbage comics. I wonder why.
And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Yeah. We're going to talk about why these are outselling. And I mean selling out and selling out quick. I got really lucky. I found both of these like right off the bat.
There's some new ones out this week too that I wish I'd have went and picked up, but I can't really afford or have space for any of that stuff right now. But they had like a new FF annual from like the 70s. They did a facsimile of.
See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. That's what I want. I am buying. That's the stuff I want to buy. I don't want to buy. I don't like any of the new shit. I've tried to read some of the stuff. I got a Superman Doomed. I don't remember when the hell it printed, but it's called Doomed, and it's about the return of Doomsday and goes into how Doomsday was created and the second fight with Superman. I'm telling you, man. I can go get it. I don't have it sitting here with me.
It sounds like that Hutter Prey 2-part.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. That's
maybe it's
they did a facsimile of that one or something.
Yeah, maybe it's a collected edition or something.
It's it might be 52.
Oh, Screw 52. Okay.
Oh, okay. So they must have redone it then.
Okay.
And I'm just, it's nothing like the original. The original had so much heart, and this one's just. And I know Clobby will disagree with me on that, and I'd love you for it too, because that was my man.
Yeah,
It got me into reading Superman again. So I'm always going to have this soft spot for the Death of Superman run. but because it did, man, it brought me back into DC hardcore. I was like, F Marvel. I started buying nothing but DC comics again, and I didn't go back to Marvel after that. It was like I missed a lot. So there's stuff I'm catching up on
Oh, yeah.
when I left Marvel and when I left DC, which was in the really early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
I just stopped looking, and so it's
Cool,
fun.
cool,
It's
man.
fun to go back and see what I missed. I'm
Yeah.
just running into stuff that I can't stand.
Yeah.
We talked about Planet Hulk. We talked about Wolverine. The two Wolverine books I read are just trash. One of them is Old Man Logan. The other one is Sabretooth.
Mhm.
And that's just, they were werewolves. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. That's where the healing factor comes in. It's werewolves. And I'm like, what the hell is going? There was one blonde werewolf and one black werewolf. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys, it's not that difficult. Just give us some badass Wolverine versus Sabretooth and we'll be happy.
It's funny you say that. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're dropping the new Wolverine versus Sabretooth called Sabretooth Wars.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, look it up, man. And I know they got the Wolverine versus Predator still. I think it's like issue 3 is out right now.
Someone got a full-size stand when I went Black Friday, which was in November. That was the last time I was at the comic book shop. Someone got like a full-size stand, like a display stand that had the Predator and Wolverine. And I was like, son of a bitch, where was she hiding that? Because I didn't see it. I was in there. I was first in the door, and I didn't see this display stand she had up for sale that had Predator Wolverine. I was like, man, I ought to put that right behind my chair for when we do the round table. I was just like, damn. But
Cripes.
I mean, does anybody know why they removed parts of the Predator Omnibus? Did anybody hear about that?
You mean, I don't know, but it could be because of I didn't know they had a Predator Omnibus, but I mean, sometimes things get removed from omnibuses because of rights.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but they didn't do it for that. They did it because it had certain references to Yahtzees, and it had and this is what I don't get. The Predator was hunting down people in like World War II. That's the stuff they removed. So it was like any references to that. I'm trying to pull up the article that I saw.
Hey, Mark D.
For it.
Mark D, you got a link, dude, or if you're filling up, unless you're busy.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't remember anything that they would want to cut out.
I found it.
Anything?
I'll share it. Still run Bounding into Comics. I still occasionally read Bounding into Comics.
Yeah.
Marvel
Centers to the War. Oh, and War.
On Volume 2, overseeing racial language, Nazi imagery.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Censored 2 stories, one based in the Civil War, the other in World War II, from the upcoming second volume of their Predator Omnibus series over ostensible concerns regarding their content.
You can't trust them with these omnibuy, and I love being when I can find it cheap. They're expensive anyway. I can't really afford them. Once in a while, like at Ollie's or somewhere else, at a con, or someone's offering them dirt cheap, and when I can, I get my hands on one. But so I don't have that many of them. But they're always doing something like this. Not always, but even the Jack Kirby Fourth World Omnibus didn't censor anything that I know of, but they recolored and a lot. They screw around with colors sometimes and deflate, like change panels a little bit and rearrange stuff sometimes, and they just mess with things. It's not good, but this is ridiculous. Just reprint the sucker.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I love my AVP Omnibus. I got my hardback AVP Omnibus last year. I love it, and I still collect. Every time I find a good copy of AVP, it's like I'm bound to buy it.
The regular issues, yeah. It's always good to have the floppies as well.
I've got like 4 copies of the first one and 3 or 4 copies of the second, and so on and so on and so forth. And I have to buy them. I don't know why, but every time I see them, I'm like, dude, that's only, a couple bucks. Why does it do that? Why did I get a Norton stupid?
I don't know. Their site does that a lot sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, yeah. Look, I don't blame you. If you could find anytime there's still decent, low prices on some of your favorite ones, even though you already have it. Sometimes, that's $5. That's like $2. I gotta pick that up anyway. Even though I know I'll probably have it somewhere. Yeah, I'm with you.
I just can't believe you're messing with money. It's all you're doing is you're messing with free money. It's already been done. It's already been written. People have already been paid for it. Did Loki just beep? Yeah, it was bounding into comics, which is why I occasionally look at their stuff now, but I'm not like,
it's annoying. There are plenty of for example, our buddy 24 is big into the great, wonderful Golden Age Captain Marvel comics. A lot of those they have refused to do omnibuses or master, what they call, actually these used to call them archives. A lot of those they refuse to reprint because of certain things. Let's just say certain things in them that they didn't like.
Yeah. Actually, I do have some books where they they do say a few things. So
the way certain characters look, like certain people from that we were fighting a war against in World War II, if you know what I'm saying,
right,
drawn to look.
Yeah, eyes, references to the eyes and the
teeth. And they call them things and stuff. But we were fighting a war against them. Hell, whatever, man. But yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts.
Pat S brings up black and white comics. I love line art. So I love line art covers. I love line art editions where the entire thing's black and white. I'm right there with you, Pat.
Oh yeah.
What about you guys? Do you guys like the black and white? Or?
I do. I have a lot of them. I love the old Titan albums. Now, I've always said that, however, if a comic was originally in color, I'm not always that fond of a black and white reprint of it. I want to be reprinted in color. But comics that are originally in black and white, excuse me, that I love, like Cerebus and so many of the comics of the 80s and stuff.
Savage Sword of Conan.
Savage Sword of Conan.
Yes, I got a bunch of those, dude. I got a whole box of those now. So I just got really lucky, dude. I was like, holy shit, how much are you going to sell them for me? To me for? And she was like, this is what it was like, dude, I got like 80 comics for like $40, man. I was like, shit.
The Marvel black and white mags of the 70s, those were great. I love those. But now, when Judge Dredd first started being brought over here in the States, there were reprints in the Titan albums, and they were all in black and white, even though they weren't that originally that in 2000 AD. But I didn't, we didn't know that because we weren't getting those 2080s. And so when I first saw Judge Dredd, I found he was black and white. Fine, it's okay. Later, they started coming over with color reprints.
What about
that's fine?
What about if black and white comes out along with the actual comic? Like, let's say they do Superman 998, right? But you've got like the normal edition, but released with it at the same time is this line art black and white edition. What do you think?
That's cool. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, I think Superman's guy. Look who's here.
Hello. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, Mark.
Happy New Year, brother.
Not that Superman, Clobby. Not
Superman
that one. The original.
Is a character I would want to be in color. Because superheroes, I think, are better colorful. Then there are other characters. There are other books, yes, in black and white. I don't know if you've ever seen this book. In the 80s, DC tried an experiment series called Nathaniel Dusk by the great Gene Colan. And he wasn't in black and white. It was in pencil. They didn't ink it. They drew it in pencil. It was a detective story, a hard-boiled detective story.
Yeah, noir kind of thing.
Yeah, it was a beautiful book. I liked that. That was pretty cool. All in pencil, black and not color. So,
yeah, it looks like that video that.
Give me just a minute. I'll be right. Give me just a minute.
Me.
I'll be right back. Because I'll share my favorite black and white comic.
Cool.
Right.
Take on me. Take
Yeah,
me.
there
Yep,
you go. Yeah. There you go.
Uh-huh.
You know.
What's
Yep,
Oh, you
yep.
did it
What
there.
was the name of that group? Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They also did the Living Daylights, the open theme from the
Yeah,
David
they did
Dave
that too.
movie. What's up, Mark? Oh,
Yeah, how you doing? I got some stuff to show later. My kids
cool.
Gave me some gifts, so might
Some
be some cool
comics,
comic. And I did get new comics and
comic related type. We can show that later.
yeah, it's comic book related, of course.
We'll do
yeah.
that later on the wild card
Yeah,
if you want.
yeah.
But yeah.
Clobby, are you familiar with an comic artist called David Hanther?
Hanther sounds more like is he one of the a more modern new guy?
No,
Newer?
he did a series of black and white. That's why I'm bringing him up, because his books were in black and white graphic novels back in the 80s that were kind of a John Carter pastiche kind of thing.
And
And I was a fan of them,
I may have
but his
seen
art was black and white.
those the Tandra books, or are they? What are
Yeah,
they?
yes, Tandra. Yeah, that's
Oh
it.
yeah, I love those Tandra books. The name didn't strike a bell for some reason, but I used to sell a bunch of those too. And I had a buddy of mine that really was into them. Tandra collect those were really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just totally flaked on the name, but there you go, the Tandra collection. Cool stuff. You have those?
I have some of
albums?
them. I don't have all of them. I've got a few of them.
The albums, right?
No, just individual
Okay.
individual versions of them. I'd like to get the albums, but when I was a kid, I was in a small town and I didn't have regular access to a comic shop, so I couldn't get
Did
them
you
all
ever
the
see
time.
a magazine format one shot book that was really popular in the 80s that you never see much or hear anything about anymore called Dark Tangent?
It sounds
Um,
familiar.
It's beautiful cover, and it's got it's black and white. A mag that was, everyone. When I had to order more and more copies. It wasn't Marvel or DC. I forget the name of the company. It was like a one shot thing, but everyone loved it and wanted to see more of it. It was about a robot called Dark Tangent. As in
Oh yeah, I know, by
D'Artagnan.
Phil Folio.
Phil Folio did a lot of great stuff, and he did a lot of art for Robert Aspirin or whatever. But yeah,
I remember what you mean now. Yes, so yeah, it was the
Dark
sword
Tangent.
fighting robot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. It was like a one-off, but yeah, there was some cool stuff that slipped out there in the 80s of the independent racks.
And there was Elf Quest. There was that as well.
Elf Quest was a big black and white. It was huge.
I'm gonna have some of those. I'm forgetting.
Well, the magazine, the regular periodical magazine was black and white. Then they later had color albums.
There you go.
City.
Oh wow, K. Roberts, really? You add your names in one of the Tandra books. That's cool.
No kidding.
His
Wow.
mother knew the artist.
Man, dude, that's cool that you mentioned that and that Kay knew about it, because I haven't thought about the Tandra books in forever. Good stuff though.
Yeah.
I know you're not huge on Miller.
I love some Miller.
Sin City, that's another black and white.
Yeah.
One,
No, that's
and
cool
black and white does
Good
work
stuff,
really
yeah.
well, I think, for kind of noir type stories.
Yes, and that's
LT.
exactly what they did.
Right.
I got lucky. I got the entire collection.
Hey, Avon
Last year?
Look at that. Avon lives, long live the Legion. LT, Lord Thoughts is
Hey,
here.
LT. Happy New Year.
What is up, Lord Thoth?
Yeah, I was never big on a lot of I never read the Sin City comics, but like a lot of people, I watched the movie, the first one, and I thought it was pretty cool. But I hadn't read a lot of the comics. I was kind of aggravated with Miller, but that's good stuff.
Oh, you didn't like the second movie?
I never watched it.
A Dame be killed for? Oh God, help me! God,
Not bad.
watch.
Not bad, huh?
No, you need to watch it. No, you God, dude, you need to watch it. If you
Really that
like,
bad?
no, it was no. Damn, dude. God, what's her name? Dame to kill for.
Oh,
Brittany Murphy.
Invisible Woman.
No,
Not her.
No, she was in the first one.
Forget her.
Alba was in
Forget
the first
her.
one. Oh, she was great.
right?
Eva Green. Oh my God,
Yeah,
Eva
yeah.
Green. I
Yeah.
know they did some touch-ups in post, but my God.
She doesn't need too many touch-ups.
No, she doesn't, but damn. And she is evil. You want to know what a woman is really capable of? Just watch Dame to Kill For and Eva Green's character, and you will understand just what a woman is capable of. She is evil. She is pure personified evil. It's all the officer. I was trying to protect my home, and that evil man came
Southern
in.
Belle.
Yeah. Oh, officer. Yeah. Yeah. What a
Nice.
line POS that woman was.
Yeah, that's
But hot.
that's, you know.
Damn hot.
June Long.
Yeah, you know, yeah, that was how Bugs Bunny was smoozling up to old Sam.
June, DM me something, dude. I'll show it. I'll show it on the show, brother. You're like family, bro. DM me something and I'll show it.
And of course, The Walking Dead is probably the most recent, really famous black and white comic. I remember some people buying it, and they're like, "But why did I get the black?" You know, watching the show, they're like, "Why did I get a black and white version? Where's the color version?" You know,
they didn't do it till later. Didn't they? Actually did a color version at some point, didn't they?
But I mean, you know, the most of the so like people would go to buy it, and they're like, "Why is it black and white?" You know.
Got me my statue, so those issues got me my statue. I don't have like 80 of them or something. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Black and white comics are plenty of great ones. Cerebus was huge, and like you said, we mentioned ElfQuest and Walking Dead. There,
a lot of the Tick was.
But Tick, yeah, it was black and white. That's right.
Tick, dude, I forgot about the Tick.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was
that'll never. That'll never forget because I remember getting the comic. I remember getting the black and white comic. And my friend hated it, and we were huge Turtle fans as kids. My best friend hated it. I thought it was absolutely badass, but the comic was vastly different from the TV shows and shit. And he didn't like that first movie back when we were kids either. I thought it was awesome. Wow. I thought it was kind of a mix between, we're getting kind of a mix between the cartoon and the old black and white comic. At least that's how I felt about it.
The early comics were really violent, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they were.
They didn't hold any. They didn't hold back. They didn't pull any punches.
I don't know if any of you remember it, but in the 80s, there was a black and white glut. They called it the black and white glut of comics because Cerebus got pretty popular. But after Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out, and they started coming out with all these parody books, then everybody. Blackthorn comics, Dark Horse, a lot of them put out a bunch of black and white comics. Yeah. And there were tons and tons. By around the time the 90s popped around, you'd find boxes and boxes in every comic shop filled with black and white comics that they were selling for $quarter that they're trying to get rid of because people over-ordered on it because they wanted to catch that next big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing. So it was a genuine black and white glut. That they called it in the 80s, and a lot of comic shops got hosed on that.
Yeah, it was basically the equivalent of the foil and hologram cover, bullshit that happened in the 90s. Yeah. So it was basically just a whole lot of fluff that came out, and some of it was decent, but it got overshadowed by everybody and their mama trying to be like a one-hit wonder.
You mean I can't sell all my holographic covers and retire on them?
Well, but yeah, you can do better with those now than you could ever do with any of those black and white comics of the 80s. And some of them were pretty good. Like you said, I liked some of them. I bought some of them. If it's a good comic, it's a good comic is a good comic. But there were tons of it, man. It was just, these independent publishers realized, hey, look how well Turtles did, ElfQuest and Cerebus. Like I said, these big ones did do well. And it's such a cheap way to print comics. And but they were still the thing they overlooked was, they were still competing for rack space only at comic shops.
I mean, hell, even if you think about it, with cartoons, you had Bucky O'Hare, then you had Street Sharks, then you had all these. It was an animal that could whip some kind of ass.
Yeah,
and it was. It was something with arms and legs and can do this and that and the other.
Speaking of trash, have any of y'all heard about the scene that's going to be in Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League?
Is that an animated
Nope. This is Rocksteady's. Rocksteady's the one who came out with the Arkham games, the badass Batman Arkham games, right?
Yeah, they're gonna kill Batman or something like that.
It's worse than that. So, this is Kevin Conroy's last voice role, and I've seen people defend this and say, "Well, he knew he was signing up for. He obviously read the script before he signed, and blah 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 blah." So the pictures I have seen, and I've seen the pictures, whether they are real or not, that's another question. But in the pictures, it shows Harley Quinn shooting Batman between the eyes. She shoots him in the head, and then standing up, not squatting, not sitting down, standing up, she urinates on Batman.
Oh my God.
From a standing position like a guy. This is Kevin Conroy's last voice role as Batman. And
a disgrace.
Harley Quinn's going to shoot him between the eyes, in the head, between the eyes, obviously, and pee on him from a standing position like she's a dude.
Yep, and give him the golden shower.
Get ready to not sell anything, idiots.
Frick's sake.
Get ready to lose your ass on this, you.
Man, I can't wait till I play this game.
I can't wait till nobody else does it. Yeah.
Or remember when the Titan series is coming out, that in the trailer they put the line "F Batman" in the trailer.
Yeah, which made me. Which is why I didn't watch the show. I watched up to that point, and the first time I'm not watching this garbage.
Someone made the observation that they are trying to copy The Boys. That this whole thing with the Suicide Squad killing, because they're going to kill all of them. They're going to kill Batman. They're going to kill the Flash. They're going to kill Superman. They're going to kill Wonder Woman. They're going to kill the entire Justice League. That this is all modeled after what Amazon is doing with The Boys.
That's probably true.
Oh, well, good. Enjoy not selling anything.
Well, that's a shame. That's Conroy's last role. If it sounds as bad as it does sound,
that's disgraceful.
I mean, remember All-Star Batman and Robin? We were talking about that the other night a little bit, Clobber times. You know, just the shock value stuff, and you don't need to throw the F-bomb around or kill characters to write a good story. But you know, they always just fall back to that. It's just a sign of weak writing, and doesn't make anything more exciting and more interesting. You know, oh wow, my superheroes can swear now on HBO Max. It's like, do I really need to sit here and do that? I
mean,
oh yeah, oh shit, Batman says shit.
Yeah.
He's
such a better character now that he can say shit.
Yeah.
I hated it when Batman wouldn't say shit. Edgy. Oh, it's edgy.
Yeah, if you do something like The Boys, that's fine too. I mean, it's not, it's not messing with.
They confirmed it. Hold on, guys. What I just said, I've got proof. Give me just a second, because I just got taken down for spoilers for the game. Give me just a second. You're gonna love this. Give me just a second. So that must be true, because I sent it out and I asked. Give me just a second. Entire screen. I'm just gonna share. Can I share my entire? Yeah. I can.
Wow.
Okay. So hold on. Can you see that?
So you got taken down, you say?
Yep. Can you see that? Or can you not see it?
I see the
that's on warning.
Steam, yeah. So I just read that Harley is supposed to shoot Batman between the eyes and then take a leak on him for what he did to Joker. That is what killing the Joker in Batman Arkham City. This is Kevin Conroy's last voice acting role. Can they really do this? This post contains spoilers that may ruin an experience for other Steam users. This type of content is not allowed on the Steam community. Our community rules and guidelines.
Oh, it's on Steam. I got you.
contains more specific information. Yeah, because it's a game.
Wow.
Along with some of our reasoning behind these decisions, this is not a ban, just a reminder to follow the rules when participating in Steam discussions.
Well, that makes sense for spoiler. Yeah, for
their moderators, because Rocksteady's moderators are in this discussion. Took it down.
Well,
so this is Rocksteady's own moderators.
That's like they're telling you it's true.
That right? That's what I'm asking. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah. Well,
Penny says it's blurry. I don't know if I can control or shift it or move it.
And Steam is a pain. You can't zoom in on Steam.
Yeah, it's blurry. Yeah.
Because I can never read my Steam when I go to play a Steam game, and I can never read the things anymore. My eyes are so bad. Yeah.
I don't know if I can take. Can I take a picture of this? No, I can't.
Take a screenshot.
Yeah, but I can't.
I'm surprised they keep that up though, because that's part of the spoiler, right? I mean, they're telling you they took it down, but they're leaving up what the person said.
They're letting me know that what I said is a spoiler. So that to me is confirmation.
Of course.
And it's not a surprise these days, right? I mean,
no.
Let me see if I can make it bigger.
Yeah, I mean, you guys.
There we go.
They're gonna ruin everything. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can zoom in. Ah, there we go. Okay. Let's see. I figured it out.
Support.
There you go. So this is me, Stone_Loki on Steam. Warning from a member of Steam support. Warning in Suicide Squad kills the Justice League Community Hub. Your post, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League general discussion, is in violation of our community rules and guidelines. What I said was right here. So I just read that Harley is supposed to shoot Batman between the eyes and then take a leak on him for what he did to the Joker. This is Kevin Conroy's last voice acting role. Can they really do this? This post contains spoilers that may ruin an experience for other Steam users. This type of content is not allowed on the Steam community. I guess it's true. I mean, if I go by that,
so that's your account. That's why you can see it, Loki. Yeah,
that's why I can see it.
They just my account. They just told you that there were spoilers.
Yes.
Right.
That means it's true.
Yes. This post contains spoilers.
Yeah. You didn't say rumors.
Yeah.
Spoilers. So
it says spoilers.
There you go.
Because as soon as I saw that and read that, I put this up, and I was like, and it's not me being a dick. I'm not saying I'm not gonna play your effing game or screw you guys or anything. I'm just asking, is this real? Because I mean, that's the first thing I thought was, is this real or is this someone screwing with me? Can this possibly be true? Because it's Kevin Conroy's last voice acting role, and someone was nice and put a response and was like, I doubt it. He wouldn't have done it if he knew they were going to do that. He obviously knew what the role was. And I'm like, yeah, but did he? And it was a perfectly fine response. They weren't dicking around with me or anything. I didn't dick around with anybody, but obviously they saw this and they were like, nope, bye. Can't have this up here. So I mean, to me, that's kind of confirmation since they say spoilers.
Sure seems
so now we know. Yes, it is true. Harley Quinn shoots Batman between the eyes and then takes a piss on him standing up above him. Mm-hmm. She doesn't squat on him. She takes a leak on him standing up like a dude. That's going to be nasty. That is going to be nasty. I don't want
true. To do with that. They can, good luck selling that game.
That's what happens in these games too, because people don't know what's in them, and then they buy them, and then you find out what's going on, right?
You know what? I can see people buying it and playing it just to see that.
Some will
just to see if it's true.
Some will, and there'll be advanced orders and that kind of stuff, but it won't have long legs in terms of sales, probably, if that's true. Well, who knows? In this day and age, maybe, but I don't.
I mean, is she showing like part of the cooch, the full cooch, or what?
No, you see it. You see it from behind. She literally unzips her fly like a dude, and then just takes a leak. So you don't see her from the front. You just see her from behind taking a leak on Batman.
So you don't know what's there.
So we get an ass shot.
You get an ass shot, and you don't know what's in front. It could be she's got a different kind of package, but she's standing up when she does it. So.
Alrighty then.
Like that scene in Bachelor Party because he pees standing up. She pees standing up. She pees standing up. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Tom Hanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, isn't that special?
Yep.
Slime balls. Leia Rose. Hey.
Yep.
So
yeah, that's what happened with when Harlequin the show was on HBO Max. I'm like, oh, maybe I could watch it with my niece who's like 8 or 9.
No.
And then I started watching because she liked Harley. She liked Harley. She liked Poison Ivy from that. I guess it was a much more innocent cartoon out there. And then I watched it. I was like, oh my god! Thank God I watched an episode, but put that on for I didn't think it would be as bad as it was. It's like, wow. I mean that series was pretty damn adult in some ways, and I don't know if you guys saw any of that, but
I hear you, LT.
Good evening, Leia. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, dude, show it, Mark.
Okay,
I'd love to see it. I'll
toy time.
Blow you up, toy time.
Who wants to see some toys from Mark?
Toy time. Yep. So let me switch my mic over.
Oh, dude. Speaking of that, I got a new Enterprise.
Did you get the D or you got the?
No, it's the A, but it's huge, dude. It's massive.
Oh,
so what I ended up getting was we ended up getting the theater display that hung from the ceiling. So it is a huge cardboard version of the Enterprise A that hung during the 5th movie.
Huh.
Awesome.
Final Frontier.
So it's the Final Frontier Enterprise A, but it's the giant one that hung from the roof of a theater inside the theater while it was in theaters.
Oh,
wow.
That's awesome.
I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture and share it next time.
Nice.
Doing
very
something.
nice.
You found it at a con or just?
No, it was at our comic book store. We were like, "When did you get that?" She's like, "It's been here for a year." I'm like, "And you're selling it?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "How much?" And she told me. I was like, "Sold. We're getting it."
Wow.
So this is the new Mezco.
Oh, you didn't.
Set.
You did.
He did.
Oh my God.
My kids chipped in and got it for me. So I'm not going to unbox all the way tonight and just take the cover off because I want to do an unboxing with Clobby and Tom's. So, nice. But look at that gorgeous box art. It's a tin.
Nice Kirby art.
Kirby art, yep. So you got...
oh, man.
So you got this
nice... Is that tin?
Yeah.
It's tin, yeah.
Oh, dude.
This thing ain't cheap.
Is awesome.
You're not talking about small buckies on this one. But that was from the back of a Treasury edition, that Kirby art right there.
That is beautiful.
That's a great
brother.
picture. Yep. That's awesome. So here, let me.
Oh my God!
I'll just show you I did open it up, but I want to do a formal unboxing. But figure we'll tease it here.
That thing's big too. I see that.
Big.
That's for all 4 of them, and they're big figures. They got cloth costumes, right?
Yeah, someone called them expensive dolls.
They're expensive dolls.
Expensive boy dolls.
Yeah. So this is they're 1/12 scale. So they're not, the Marvel is the Legends line is 6-inch figures, but these are 1/12 scale.
Dude, I wanted the 1/6 turtles so bad.
I'm guessing this was expensive.
Yeah, boy, was it? Was it ever? Is it ever?
Still, you can buy it now in Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah,
it's available. So it was a pre-order, and then, but I guess some are available now. So here's
how'd they know that how'd they even know about this?
Well, it was on my list, so they saw it.
Oh, because no way. This you and I were talking about this a year ago. We were looking at it, going crazy about it. Over a year ago, on the show one night. Remember?
Yeah, I never know it was. Yeah, then even last week we said, "Is this thing ever going to come out?" And then one of the guys in the chat, I can't remember who it was, mentioned it was on Big Bad Toy Store.
Well, this is about 500 smack rolls or something.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
So Johnny's got. I guess Johnny's got lights. There's batteries that go in these guys too. Or there's a flaming diorama for Johnny.
Unreal, all that stuff. That's the thing, man. Yeah, we got to do it. We got to do it an unboxing.
Do an unboxing.
I'm with you.
And then Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic changes his body parts, I guess. And
they got Herbie.
They got Herbie.
Yeah.
Yep.
So does Human Torch. Human Torch has got different body parts.
We did
just like flame on.
We did an unboxing for his Galactus, so this will be like a sequel.
So here's the.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's crazy.
Angle the camera, and I'll take that top part off. But that's how they come. So at first I'm like, well, they're not that big, but it's 1/6 scale. So if you compare it to, do we have an action figure?
Or the 112s, right?
Yeah, where's a 1/6 action
1/6s are bigger.
Yeah, so let me grab.
Like 1/6s are about twice.
Well, no, these I think they're actually. No, these are 112. Yeah, 1/6 are bigger. This here's Cap.
That's Marvel Legends.
Legend. Yeah, so the Legends are 6-inch scale.
Are these the size of Marvel Legends?
About. See if you see Cap.
Yeah, I guess Cap's pretty close. Okay. That's the Cap we got last year. Was it year before last? It was really great.
This Cap is awesome.
That's the 20th anniversary Cap one. It's beautiful. I have that. That's a beautiful figure.
So Johnny has interchangeable neck, head, multiple flame.
Oh,
FX.
so much stuff. Yes, it's insane.
Mr. Fantastic has removable, interchangeable torsos, arms, internal skeleton armature.
It's amazing.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so they are more like dolls, I guess you say, versus action figure. But how do you define now? Well, I'm just going to take this cover off. I won't take them out of the box, but this way you can see them a little bit. You can see them better.
Oh, dude.
Fall out.
Wow.
I'll do the formal.
I don't really like Ben's pants, but I'm picky about that kind of stuff.
Well, I think they did that because of the cloth, I'm guessing. So here's.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just me being a picky, Mr. Picky.
These are all going to fall out if I go. Let's see, what can I put?
Yeah, don't let them all fall out.
Yeah, I don't want them
fall out. Save your full opening for Clobbies.
Oh, believe me. No, he's going to do it on his channel, but I'll be there with him.
Oh, okay.
That's, no, believe me, there's so much stuff it would take you 3 hours to get it all out of there.
Yeah, there's different layers. I opened it's really packed really well, but yeah, so it does look, it's a smaller. I'm guessing, it looks a little bit smaller size, but it makes sense. But the best character, of course, in my biased opinion, is the Thing. He's not as orange as I would have hoped.
No, he's a little baked.
He's a little baked.
A little bit. He's been tanning.
If I can play with my lighting here.
They have the glasses, the fedora, and the trench coat. You can that's sweet.
Love it. Way better the trench coat than the one those figures we had with the trench coat. Remember?
Yeah.
With the paper thin, like the paper thin plastic.
And I think reminds me of the old Ego figures.
Yeah.
And I think there's wires in the trench coat too, so you can let me zoom in on. Yeah. Zoom in on them. Change this a little bit.
That's it. That's very similar to the last Ben figure they did. Yeah. It almost looks just like him. But the others, well, they look close, but they look so much better. They look more like a hybrid of Mego almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do look a little bit like Migos, yeah. But I mean, I guess with the cloth, when you buy
the cloth
Marvel Legend, it's not cloth, right? So
no, Marvel Legend is painted on, so yeah,
it's painted. So I guess you get that. Now I think they just look like dolls just because of the cloth.
The cloth does that.
Costumes,
yeah, exactly.
But that's
to look at this, they actually would have to be about one of the best depictions of these figures that I've ever seen.
They have plastic boots too. So yeah, and yeah. So these are the best. I agree with that. 24. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
incredible.
When you think about every version of these characters put out by all the different companies, all the different come on, man. That's
Yep.
I mean, I'm looking at Reed, I'm looking at the Thing, I'm looking at Johnny, and I've seen them in so many sizes from so many different companies. This has to be the best. And I mean, even with their builds and everything else, they're built exactly how they're really supposed to be.
Yeah, Reed is not as it looks like almost a different body maybe than Johnny in some way.
Yeah,
like
he's
bulkier, and Johnny's more athletic.
Well,
I mean,
go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
No, I was looking like with his ribs and everything. He actually looks like, he's like a built, skinny kind of guy, like a runner,
Yeah,
he has like a runner's body.
That might have to do
like,
that might have to do with the fact that if you look at like the pictures of what they do with him, Johnny's gonna be able to like fly. So there's a stand with fire coming out of it, and that will actually light up, and he will be held up on that stand with like a fire head, fire hands, fire feet, and flame all around it. But all that lights up. It connects and lights up by battery. So, I mean, it might just be the way they built it, too. Because Reed has all of Reed's parts come apart. So he will have like enlarged hands, stretched out arms, a bigger, longer torso, and all that. Right. So that may be why they look like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here, I already did take this out. So just show the next level. It's like a FF cake.
Oh wow! It's layered.
Oh, it's a lot of stuff in there. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, there's a lot in there.
Yeah. So that's the stand for
a lot of
Johnny.
fire.
So some people are saying, well, Johnny doesn't light up all the way, but I think that's the choice they made. I guess they could have done, like it would cost even more. I guess you have to have done a full.
Yeah, there are plenty of figures out there where he's all red, all flame.
Yeah,
and then there is not as many where he's mostly unflamed on.
And I guess it's going to show him, flaming on is the idea, like he's taking off. So.
Right.
Carlos Fish says these are adult collectibles, not just toys. The prices are much higher. No, absolutely. The Volcanus full-size Dinobot set that I got was like $600. And that all connects and makes a giant transformer that's like, it's like 1.5 feet tall. So
no kid today anyway would even want an FF toy. They don't know who they are anymore. I mean, wouldn't even know who they are. They'll know some of the Marvel characters, and they don't, but a kid wouldn't even know anything about an FF character. There's Herbie.
Yep. So they pack these really well. Yeah. That's very, very cool. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. That's
so wow! Cool. Look at Mr. Fantastic. Yep. That's
look at Reed.
So there's the neck, I guess.
I hope
it's not a hot dog.
Oh. Wow.
Very adult. When they say adult, they mean adult.
Yeah, that's the running joke with Mr. Fantastic.
Does everything stretch? Everything?
There's a stretchy boots.
Cool. Yeah, I like that. That's wow.
Telekinetic BAM or whatever for Invisible Woman.
Yeah, and they said it's magnetized too. Oh, they give you the batteries. I'm guessing these are the batteries for the different.
Yeah.
Of course, for that much money, they should give the batteries. And I don't know if Clobber and Thomas can recognize what this is in here. He probably doesn't know.
What? Okay. Oh, the Ultimate Nullifier.
Yeah, they give you an Ultimate.
Oh yeah! Wow.
That is crazy.
Damn.
I wish I had the room to set this up with Galactus with the Ultimate Nullifier.
That would be very cool.
That would be a great scene because these figures are a little bit smaller than the Marvel.
They're not
Legends.
to scale with your Galactus, yeah, but still.
I think it would look pretty damn close to Galactus.
They're not to scale. They're not to scale, but still they're great. So who cares?
Yeah.
They're two different. First of all, they're two different companies. That's not Terrax.
Yeah.
That's the other guy.
I mean, not Terrax.
I don't even know who that. He came later. He's not.
Yeah, but I just had him on Galactus. I grabbed just compare the scale.
He's not as cool as Galactus as Terrax.
Yeah. See, so it's that Terrax on the brain. The original is much better. Yeah. But Herbie's
like, hey, so you'd be like, hey, do you recognize this? Yeah, it's a battery. You know, that's the kind of battery I use for my hearing aid.
Pop says, sorry to correct Clobby, but my grandson loves the Human Torch and the thing. Nice.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Well, good.
That's great.
Keep good tradition
wait a
going.
Minute. I'm throwing a flag on Pops because you were a big comic geek. So obviously, I bet you influenced that. So.
You're a good influence, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's an unfair advantage. He has you.
So here's the last layer of the FF cake.
Nice.
So Yancey Street, beam, and flagpole. And then these are bags that come, I guess you put all the accessories in. Not that I use that, but they give you storage bags. I don't know.
Like mini duffel bags.
Yeah, so you can, for all the hands. So like each character has a bag for their stuff. Yep, and those I guess are supports for the characters when you're posing them. I guess they give you. I mean, there must be. Oh, there's 4 bases in here. Yeah, so 3 in this one, and then obviously the trench coat for the thing in there. So this is really well packed.
Hey, June, I'm going to show it off before we get out of here, brother.
So let me ask you this: do they have the suit where the thing actually has pants and boots?
I just think just the shorts. And the trench coat. Yeah, he doesn't have the wrestling suit.
Yeah. With the suspenders, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, sometimes he did, and sometimes he didn't. Sometimes he didn't have the suspenders.
Yeah, so just the shorts. I gave him just the shorts.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I just went with the more of the boxer short version.
Right.
But I'm guessing part of that is because of how it looked on the character. I'm sure too. If they try to do the traditional shorts, it might have been a little bit tougher to do. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you can always ask to see if they can come with the white suit. And come to see if they can have Ben Grimm come with the pants and maybe the helmet. You remember when he had the helmet?
Yep.
When part of the rock on his face got broken off. He had like a knight in shining armor kind of helmet.
Remember that? Yeah. Well, if he wore that in the beginning, he was embarrassed to be the Thing, and then when Wolverine clawed him, it messed up his face. That was Byrne, wasn't it? Clobbering times. It's not Burns run.
It was after Byrne.
It was after Byrne when Ben's
Wolverine got him.
Wolverine got him, yeah.
Wasn't that your boy? Was it Englehart? It was Englehart, or was it DeFalco? Your boy.
Oh. I like DeFalco. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's DeFalco. Yeah.
Yeah. Did Dr. Doom fix his face, or who fixed his face after that?
He just put a little ointment. He put a little Neosporin, and that shit just.
I think it was Doom. Yeah, I think it was Doom.
Was it Doom? Wasn't it? I think, yeah. So we'll do a full unboxing sometime this week. We'll get all those figures out and pose them and play with them. I just gotta find a spot to put them now. I don't know where I'm gonna put them.
Hey, are you going to be undressing one of them?
Well, no, I'm not going to undress him. I'm going to. I'll put the clothes on, yeah. Or I guess Johnny, you can changes out. Changes out in Mr. Fantastic, yeah.
Well, with that Sue Storm, inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
So before we get out of here, June Wong sent me a picture, but I'm not going to show that because I don't want anything getting leaked. Even though it's a wonderful picture, he said, I don't know if I should share or not, but I'm going to share this. This is their link. I'm going to throw the link for the campaign in the chat. We initially, when this came out, we promoted it. I'm glad to see it is done so freaking well. This looks so great. If you haven't ordered one, check it out. Clownfish TV, guys, kicking butt, taking names, and June Wong's stuff is in here. Stories and art by June Wong. Check that out. If you can get it, get it. June Wong's been such a great dude. You can get both of these for 60. You can get this and the sticker for 70. I think I ordered this package. That was a while back, so I don't know if we've gotten it or not. I don't know if it's. I've got to get with Eris because she orders all that stuff. She orders all of it, and I don't know if it was supposed to come here or our old apartment. I don't remember how long ago we got it, so I have to check with her. But dude, this looks cool. So thank you. Thank you, June Wong, for sharing this. Guys, the link is in the chat if you want to order it and check it out. There's a really cool scene in his where you see a whole bunch of OG G.I. Joe stuff spread out like everywhere. I guess it's their living room. My garage was like that. The garage at my parents' house had everything. I had the space shuttle. I had the aircraft carrier. I had the G.I. Joe base. I had the Cobra base. All the vehicles, everything all spread out. It was just nuts that we did that. I wish I had pictures. I wish
that sounds awesome.
Pictures of it before because we dismantled everything and moved it back inside. But it was just one summer. Me and my buddy were like, we want to get everything in the same room. And there was no way to do that besides take over the living room or put it in the garage. And my dad let us put it in the garage.
Nice.
And we kept it there for like a week. But we moved everything out there, had it like a giant battle going on one side of the garage, and it was a double car garage. One side of the garage was nothing but Joe's and Joe vehicles, and the other side was nothing but Cobra vehicles and Cobra base. So it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. We had boats, we had helicopters, we had planes, we had everything out there. It was just nuts. So guys, check out his campaign. We're gonna get out of here. Huge thank you to Clobber Times 24/7 Classic Comics and Mark D with C for coming by tonight. You guys make this show what it is. I just host it. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. It was great being here.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh, you know it.
Guys, we're going to get out of here. We'll be back. We're actually going to do, I know we usually do Thirsty Thursdays, first thing Thursday morning, but we are going to do a YouTube talk tomorrow morning. So I got something on my mind, and I didn't do it today because we had bigger stuff to do, getting to hang out with everybody, getting to hang out with Clobbering Times, getting to hang out with Jay, getting to hang out with so many cool people came on this morning. That was cool. And I didn't touch anything except for hitting the Alf skull on Mike once. But Mike wanted to run everything and just let me have a good time. So it's much appreciated. Any of you guys want to throw anything out? Now's the time.
Just congrats on the 4 years, brother. It was good hanging with you this morning.
Congratulations, brother.
Sorry,
Congratulations.
Sorry I couldn't hang out earlier this morning, but it was great being there and just great. You've been such a great friend, pal. Like I said earlier this morning, you're one of the first and best friends I made here, and I made a lot of great friends. So you're the best, man, and you do everything for everybody, and we appreciate you, man. Here's to 4 times that many more.
I have 6 years left in me, and then I'm retiring.
Oh wow!
Opening my record store
at an even 10, huh? There you go.
And even 10. I don't know. I'll still be around and I'll still do stuff. I just don't think. I think after 10 years doing the morning show, I'm going to want to do something else. I've always been like that.
Do a late night show.
Yeah, I'll do a late night show. I already do a late night show.
Yeah, I know you did the one on Friday.
All right. I may still do that. We may still do the round table. I don't know. I just know that I think after 10 years of the morning show, I'll want to move on to something else. Maybe I won't, though. Who knows? But I like the idea of opening up the record store and doing the record store. So, and that'd be my retirement. And more work.
I got you.
So, thank you so much, guys. And everybody out there listening, hanging out, all of you, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend, Andrew. We'll see you guys on the next comic book roundtable next Wednesday. Have a great one, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Take care. Good night.
Good night, folks.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.